So guys, bringing you a first video and a series of new videos I'm going to be doing kind of geared towards beginner stuff, kind of just trying to highlight maybe some of the more confusing features of the game. So what we're going to be going on today is we're working on metals. So the first thing you know about metals is that they're crafted from the fragments that you get in-game. And you can get those fragments by getting, at the end of league battle matches. You can also get guaranteed metal fragments by going to the new 60-second battle. Any character you bring in this, you're going to guarantee get their metal fragments for afterwards to make their metal. So that's important to know. That's where you can get guaranteed metal fragments to craft metals. First thing after that is actually crafting a metal. Once you've crafted your metal, so I'm going to show you me crafting metal. You spend bounty coins and 3 metal frags for every one that you do it. So you craft it. After you're done crafting it, you're going to come over here to the upgrade. I've already got a couple metals upgrading right now. One thing you need to know about upgrading your metals is that you see these hammers over here. You use these guys to skip wait times for metals and get them instantly complete, which I'm going to show you right now. Check this out. So I just got him down to 1. I just got his first upgrade done, which is going to be the shortest amount of time. The second one's a little bit longer, and the third one's even longer. Typically, what I like to do is I like to use hammers on the first couple of levels, and then when I log off for the end of the day, I leave it so that way both my metals are on the last one, because it takes like 12 hours or something like that to do. So I'll come back the next day and I'll have a level 3 metal done. So typically what I like to do is go ahead and get all my metals to at least like all 3 of their slots taken up. So like this guy, once he's done here, he'll have this level 3 unlocked as well. And then from there, you can transfer traits from likewise metals. And what I like to do is just like, say for this guy, I would just keep leveling up one of these Zeus metals just to the first level until I got a 2-star trait on it. Because if you only have 1 trait, you have a 100% chance of transferring it over. See, this guy has 3 traits, so I only have a 1 in 3 chance of getting that 2-star there to actually upgrade it, which I did. Got really lucky, can't believe it. But for some reason, if I were to not get the one I wanted, and I wanted to re-roll that without losing that metal completely, you can spend gems to do so. Not really recommended to do it. I understand if you have a 3-star trait that you're trying to get over, maybe spend a gem or 2, but really don't do it. Just kind of cut your losses. You're better off having the gems than having the 3-star trait in the beginning. It's really not worth spending your gems on. But I got what I wanted, so I'm going to stay that there. I'm going to leave it there, I should say. But one thing I want to show you guys in particular that's even more important than having your metals all the way leveled up is having is linking their tags up. The tags, based on the more tags that you have, you get more like buffs and effects. So for instance, on this one, if you have 2 that have the Whole Cake Island tag, your skill 1's reduction will be 14%. But if you have all 3 that have it, you'll get 20%. So having 3 that link up having all your metals be cohesive and link up is very beneficial for your character. Real quick, I want to show you a couple of easy metal sets that you guys can just get for your guys that you don't need to have event metals. Which event metals, by the way, are these guys here, the pink ones. The pink ones are the ones that are only out during an event period. So that means you can only acquire, upgrade, and transfer traits on them while the events are out. So anytime there's an event out, you should go out of your way to prioritize getting a few of their metals done, because once the event's gone, none of the metals have ever returned. So if there's a decent metal set, kind of like it is right now, you kind of want to go ahead and grind it and make sure you have that in your, just in your account, so you don't miss out on actually being able to have those metals. What we got going here now? And on transfer trait, not only can you transfer from likewise metals that are the same as it, but you can also get transfer trait metals, which you can get by ranking, depending on your different rank. Like in SS, you get one guaranteed, or in different events, if you rank high enough, they'll give you one as well. These guys are guaranteed, essentially just guaranteed hitters for your metal. So you transfer these in, and you essentially you get a free 3-star on your metal, so you don't have to go through all the headache of making metals and just keep coming back to them. But what I want to do real quick is show you a few metal sets that you don't have to have event metals to do. This one, the Elemental Boss, is my favorite one. You don't need to have the event Kizaru. If you do, it's better for a Shanks, but otherwise, you can get all of them just for free. Just grinding here. This is the best metal set that I have personally, that I like. It's all around good. because it gives you a 1 in 3 chance to just nullify stun, flame, and freeze, which is a good portion of the game. Another really good one is this Luffy one here. I like to call this the Luffy comeback trio. This one is the best to put on your secondary characters. Say like in the beginning, like if you have a runner and you die on that middle point, this middle set is really good for having for coming back, because you get an extra 10% damage when your allies are near with you, and you also get an extra 10% damage dealt when you have less treasure secured. So when you're coming back with your secondary character to try to like maybe push them off that middle point that you lost, you're going to be doing 20% extra damage, and they link up really well. So you have boost capture speed by 20%, and you also have dodge cooldown and skill 2 cooldown. Really good metal set. I really like that one. And the other one that I like is this one. This one's skill 1 here. This metal set is my personal favorite for skill 1 cooldown reduction. So I would check that out. It's pretty good. And the only other thing that I got to talk about now is the different metal types. I already told you guys about the pink ones, how they're event metal types. They are the only other one I got to talk about are the colored ones, like the Shanks guy right here. That is only acquired by ranking, through character ranking. You got to get top 500 and you get 1 metal fragment. Let me go ahead and show you up here. If you were to get top 500, you get 1 fragment. So you would need to place top 500 3 separate times with a character to get that color metal for them. They're no different than the other metals aside from the fact that they're colored. It's really just a clout. Just for the clout. And that's all I really got to say about metals today. This is going to be the first video of beginner videos. So I'll be updating this as pretty often as like meta changes and more stuff comes out. So be sure to check back in. This has been Totes Desperado. It's been good seeing you guys. Later.